this is Christine of Spring Creek Bathworks, and right now I am about to make my second batch of sea salt cold processed soap for today. Earlier today I made this. This is one that's see-through, so I'll show you. I made this one. It's already really firming up, so you see I can do this. I did make a video of this, but it ran out of memory because I didn't realize that I forgot to delete the other videos that were on there that I did download. So anyway, I'm making a second batch and I thought I would show you. So here I have a recipe that I adapted from About Candle and Soap website. You can read that. It really was helpful to me because he talks about the process and the reasoning behind things. And then you can make up your own recipe, or you can use one of the couple that he has there. Here I have room temperature oils that I am pouring hot lye water on. I did not use his recipe exactly. He used palm oil, and I'm not using palm. In place for a hard oil that will make a hard bar of soap, I have added lard. So it's mostly coconut oil. You need a lot of coconut oil to make bubbles in a high salt environment. So it's coconut oil, lard. The yellow that you see here is olive oil that I infused with annatto seed that makes a natural yellow color. And there's also castor oil that helps with bubble stability, and especially with hard water, it helps to have some bubble. This is a sea salt soap, and here I have fine grained sea salt, and I've tried some different ones, and this bar of soap really changes a lot depending on how coarse or fine your sea salt is. Now, there's also different amounts of salt that you can use. I have settled on salt equal to weight of oils. And some people use less than that, and some people use more. So that's what I use. And the only thing is that's weird for me, and you know, I'm not a mathematician, but if I make a normal weight batch of soap, but you know, a large portion is the salt, it doesn't fill the mold to the top. So there must be something about density, or I don't know what. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I made extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an in the pot swirl. And I have over here, I don't know if you can, let me see if you can see it. Yeah, you can. Over here, I have olive oil with gold mica. My fragrance for this is frankincense, myrrh, and gold, it's called. And I'm going for a yellowish soap with the swirl of gold. And I tried, my first idea was, I thought that if it was very lumpy, like when I do hot processed sea salt bars, my intention here was to do an oil mica, kind of a pencil line, but I worried that dry mica might not stick, so I was just going to use the oil mica line. But when I did the other batch today, it was very fluid, so I ended up doing an in the pot swirl. So what I'm going to do at this point to move it along is I'm going to hit this with the stick blender in order to get this ready to roll. By the way, that annatto seed infusion was done for about 4 hours in a crock pot, and then I stored it in the refrigerator. The intention being that you don't have to infuse on the exact day that you're going to use it. It's too big of a project to deal with. Okay, so now this is mixed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the batch about, oh, I almost forgot my fragrance oils. I did this last time too. I'll put the fragrance oil in and blend that. You can see this is at what's called emulsion. It's not really, I mean, it is a very light trace. My understanding is if you can draw a pattern on the top, it's trace, and I'm doing that here, but a lot of people call trace what I would call medium trace, and some people call trace when it's like pudding, which to me is a heavy trace. Okay, I'm going to stop that. So I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to divide this about in half because I don't have a nice clear container that is large enough for this. And then I'm going to pour in, let me move this. Can you see that? Okay. Oops. Pouring in about half, and I'm just going to hand stir this. I just had a problem with the last 3 batches of sea salt soap I made in the crock pot. It was really thick and chunky. Maybe I should grab it for you and I'll show you. It's right in the other room, but. So let me take the rest. I'll do this. See, it's not moving super fast on me. So there's time for design work. Just stirring this in. It's kind of clumped at the bottom. Okay, it's nice and mixed. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this olive oil with the gold mica, and I'm going to drop it in like in the pot swirl. I'm just going to give it a little go through, not too much, and I'm going to pour it. And the way this is dropping in, it might end up like a drop swirl also. Well, it's almost full. Not sure if this is just floating. Right now it looks like that's floating on the top. Okay, that's done to the top. I'm going to push this out of the way. I'm going to do the other 2 of these. This smells kind of perfumey. Oops. Gently get this out of the way. Okay. See, I just feel like I can't gauge how much to make this soap. I'm going to do a couple hearts. This mold was from Walmart at Valentine's time. Whoops. And I've got this mold that I got at the craft store. It was like $2.50 or something. It's not a Milky Way brand, it's some other brand, but it's the same type of plastic as the Milky Way molds. Probably got enough for one more bar. And I'll do a peace symbol. And then the rest, this little amount, I'm going to just pour into these little brownie bites to make samples. So let me just grab the sea salt. Okay, this is, you see how it's not nice at the top? And sometimes it does this. It was hard to get in the mold and it had all these crinkles. So anyway, that soap I feel like I can't sell. It's usable, but I can't sell it. So thanks for watching Sea Salt Soap. And if you want to make your own and you don't know how, go read the About Candles and Soap page about making salt bars. Thanks for watching. Bye.